get adjusted. Make sure we're all good in the hood, big baby. And I feel like I have a double chin on this one, the second one.
I know it's recording.
I know. I'm gonna come closer this way. Yeah. Hey y'all, we are going live right now. So we are doing a Hubby Life, Wifey Life connection. Do we add each other on it? Or we just go live separately?
I mean, we're both going at the same time. I mean, do we
I don't
add
know.
each other? I don't know how this works.
I don't know.
We're going to figure it out. I mean, it's our first time.
I mean, I guess it'll be the same video, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it'd be half and half.
Yeah.
I think I'm overthinking it. All right, y'all. How y'all doing? Got two watchers already on yours. My Wifey Life Fitness people not giving me my love yet. They probably putting all the kids to bed and whatnot.
That's all right. You intimidated one.
Oh, I'm sorry. One was on there and then they gone.
Yeah, that's all good.
Well,
Hey,
thank y'all.
Hey, hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Trying to stay warm down here in Houston. Shout out.
Shout out, y'all. So we are on here live because, as we promised, we said that we are going to have a Wifey Life, Hubby Life connection, right? Plus, I got makeup on and I don't look dead, so that's a whole thing too. So we might as well go live while I look somewhat cute, right?
Somewhat cute. You look beautiful, baby.
Thank you. But we are on here because me and my husband, Hubby Life Fitness, have been talking for the longest about going live together. Literally for the longest. We have friends and family that we talk to, like have a marriage, give marriage advice to.
A lot. I mean, we were
Single females, my girlfriends, they call him Dr. Phil. They give him, they ask him so much, so many questions about relationships and.
For our friend group, we were the first ones to like get married of our friends. So we get a lot of the questions when it pertains to marriages and what it's like, the honest truths that people want to talk about and stuff like that. So. We're open. We like to give advice and we want everybody to make it. We want everybody to understand that you're not in this by yourself. You get a good partner, you hold on to them.
Right. And a backstory, we actually we live in Houston now, but we met at Florida A&M, the #1 HBCU in the country.
Go Rattlers.
FAMU.
Go Rattlers. You already know.
He was actually my neighbor and he asked me for sugar, believe it or not. And so I was like, what? No, I don't have no sugar. And he was like, oh, well, I really didn't want sugar. I just want to hang out with you. And then I was like, all right, well, let's go hang out then. Shit, let's do it.
You said, I don't have no sugar. And I was like, how do y'all not have any sugar?
Yeah,
what do you mean? You was like, you can come check.
I didn't.
And so me being me, we went in and checked because you offered us into your house. Thank you. And they didn't have any
I shouldn't
sugar.
have did that, actually.
It seems like you should have.
All right. Well, anyways. Yeah, so then we met and we hung out and then we were inseparable like ever since. And that was 2008?
2008, the summer.
The summer of 2008. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be in Tallahassee.
And Tallahassee. Listen, it was a whole time, y'all. But yeah, no, we have been together. We have 2 kids together. Look, we'll tell you the whole story when we have time. But we were just popping on here, just because, as you can see, I'm in my whole festive gear. I actually had like a party to go to, a holiday party, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just so grateful to have a husband that can help provide and step in for the kids when I need a little night out. So like, shout out to him, and I was like, maybe that's one of the things we could talk about, like on the conversations, the podcast. So I was like, let's just go live. Let's just do it and see what happens. And I was just grateful for that.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, being with the kids, you know, it's a tall task at times. And, you know, everybody needs a break. Everybody needs an opportunity to step out and be adult for just a little time. And, you know, always can't get a babysitter. So it's like when when your partner needs that little break, just let them go. Like, let them go and be free. They come back more relaxed, got released some steam, come back a little bit more joyful, and then to jump back into that fight. So, and I love my kids, man. We worked hard for both of our children, I'll say. So, wherever I can jump in and help out with them, I'm all for it.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for you. But, it wasn't even that because, I think, what was it, Dad was trying to call, and he was like, where are you at? And I was like, I'm going out to a event. And he was like, well, where's your husband at? I'm like, my husband's with the kids. What you mean? And he was just like, what? And I'm just like, oh, that's not the norm, for some reason, it's always, the wife that has to take care of the kids, or it's always, it's when the fathers take care of the kids, it's always, something out of the norm. But I feel like this would be something more normalized and just okay, yeah, there are black men who take care of their kids and they may not show it on the media all the time, but yes, they're here. They're amazing, and women you deserve a man that can help out. And I'm just grateful. And then shout out for the guys and the fathers that do, because I know amazing men that do it. My dad, my Uncle Heffy, shout out to him too. My cousin Craig. I know so many amazing black men that help take care of their kids. So I just wanted to put a spotlight and a showcase out on from their perspective, because what do they feel,
Mm-hmm. Shout out Mike, shout out Riedel.
Mike, Riedel, we just we have a whole vibe of him, and I'm just so grateful for it. And then people who aspire, because you have cousins that look up to you that want to do the same thing. So I'm this media portrayal of black men not taking care of their kids is not something that I can really subscribe to, because I just know so many black men that are lit,
Mm-hmm. Oh, and shout out to my dad. Look, I was
the original, Mr. P.
I had a great example.
Yeah.
So
I just know so many great father figures. I'm just shout out, and I'm just that balance too, and as well. And not only did he just help out with the kids tonight, yesterday, he wanted to go to a game, and I was like, yeah, of course, all the stuff that you do, why can't you go and have fun at the game? Why would I have to be on a controlling type tip where, it's you can't go? It's all about a balance. I think a key fundamental of a good relationship is just balancing. Just having it tossed off to one another. It's a relay race. And you just passing the baton every time you get tired. Because, boy, life is exhausting.
Man.
I'm so tired.
Man. All the time. Especially, man, look, we, with our second one, she had a rough time going and staying to sleep. So for about a good year, we didn't get sleep. We got a bunch of naps.
Yeah.
And so you just kind of got used to just rolling tired, and we have to take that time to get a little break, that time away from each other, talking to each other, texting man, look, this is fun. I can't wait to come back home to you or whatever, right? You kind of need that. And so, I like Rockets games. I like sports and events, but mainly Rockets. So that's the way I can go out and get my release. And it's always extremely grateful to my wife. And she's just go ahead and go. Just go ahead and enjoy yourself. Yeah. I'll be here with the kids. And so it's easy to do the same thing for her. Go if you want to go, babe. Yeah,
because I feel that's what you need. You need a break. Both of us need breaks. And and if you do everything that you have to do, why not enjoy it? I know you don't want to be around us all the time. I don't want to be around you all the time. I love you, but I don't want to be around you 24/7. Because look,
it's rough. I know that's
if we do the same thing, how we gonna tell each other what we did? We've been around each other all day.
Right. Facts.
Remember what I did today at 3 p.m.?
It's yes, I do.
Right.
Yes, I do.
You ate a salad. And you was watching junk TV. I was right there with you. So, you have to have those experiences away from each other just to have something to value when they're with each other. Because I'm when he has his experience and stuff. And sometimes you just say, you know what, I wish I was with you during that time, or we could have shared that experience. But sometimes you have to have different experiences. You can't have the same thing over and over again. It's just so true, you know?
Right. Come back to have a different story. Like, what happened to you? Man, let me tell you about what happened tonight. Good or bad. I mean,
Right.
bad as it sounds, right? It's going to be a story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, go out, have fun, come back with something interesting or whatever, and then you got magically something to talk about.
Yeah, that's it. But that's all I really wanted to say. You have some words of wisdom for men who are trying to keep balance in their relationships and maybe too much, especially, oh my goodness, especially like men with like who have new kids, like it's just new to fatherhood. Like, how do you keep balance?
Ooh, new kids. Be patient. Be very, very patient. It's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to come at you brand new that you don't think that you know. But just literally trust your instincts. You got it. And just jump in there, man. You're going to be surprised how attached you're going to be to those kids if you just jump in there. All the messy stuff, take them away from mama. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pull them away. Take them in there.
I love that. Yeah, you definitely give some good advice for anybody. And I mean, if anything, we're literally open books. We have like 1,001 jobs and 1,001 things we have to do. But we love sharing our story and saying what, about our relationship. If y'all have any questions or whatever, just hit us up, because we have been together for what? 14 years, January 2nd.
January 2nd.
And then we'll be 10 years of marriage in May, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just so grateful for that, and just anything that we can share.
10 years, baby.
We would love to, and we want to do this more and share the conversation. And if y'all have anything, feel free to drop a comment down, like, subscribe, share. Let us know what topics you would like us to cover, because we are open, and I feel like this is just a great avenue just to share to more people that we don't have, who are not really in our circle, people we may not know, people we don't meet on a daily basis, just to share our stories.
Yep. I mean, you covered. I wanted to say something.
I'm sorry. Did I say too much?
You got it.
I said too much. Anything else?
You said it all, babe. No, you did great. But like I said, we plan on doing this more often, and send us what you want to hear.
All right. Well, I think that is all that we have. Anybody want to pop on? I see a few people that came in and on. I know it's like a Tuesday night at 11 o'clock, but to be honest,
our kids asleep, man. Look,
we don't really have no other time that we could really do it. We can't even schedule it, to be honest, the way our lives are. So we just going to pop in and out. Maybe we'll make a YouTube. Who knows? We'll see how this thing goes. Thanks for joining on and sharing and listening to us. And peace, love, and hair grease. We love you.
Night, y'all.
Peace. Okay. How you feel?